Hey, church family. Today we will read one of the most beloved and most well-known psalms. It's a psalm that we long for when we go through difficult times. It's a psalm that we recall when we need to be comforted. It's Psalm 23. When my wife Elizabeth gave birth to our daughter Allie, she had some complications. Allie was healthy, but Elizabeth had some complications. The doctors and nurses brought Elizabeth and Allie back into the room, and while I held Allie, the doctors and nurses continued to work on Elizabeth. After several minutes, the doctors decided that they needed to take Elizabeth back into surgery to fix the complications. And a nurse walked over to me and she said, "Do you want me to take Allie to the nursery or do you want to keep her?" Now, I didn't really know what to do, but it didn't seem right for me to send my newborn daughter to the nursery, so I said, "I'll keep her." And I looked down, and when I looked back up, the room was empty. And in that moment, I knew two things. I knew, first of all, Allie must be healthy, otherwise they wouldn't have left her with me, because I didn't know what I was doing. And the second thing I knew was I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what to do. In that moment, I was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen with my wife. I didn't know what to do with my daughter. And so I stopped and I prayed, and God brought back to mind Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through this psalm, God reminded me, God reminded King David, who wrote the psalm, and God reminds us all that he is our shepherd. He loves us. He provides for us. He protects us, and he serves as our gracious host. Thankfully, that day worked out well for us. The surgery went well. Elizabeth is healthy. Allie is healthy. But maybe today you find yourself in a difficult time. You're facing a loss. You need to be comforted. You're anxious. If that's you, let me encourage you to spend some time today reading through and meditating on the truths of who God is according to Psalm 23. And allow him to remind you that he loves you, that he is your shepherd, that he will provide for you, he will protect you, and he will graciously host you. God is with you, and God is for you. Enjoy your time with Jesus today.